On the Rams wire here, Cameron DeSilva, friend of the show, saying it looks like Cooper Kupp wants Robert Woods back on the Rams. So, Robert Woods is officially a free agent for the first time since 2017. He was released by the Tennessee Titans on Wednesday, which didn't seem to bother him one bit because he treated out free like he's free. The last time Woods was a free agent, he signed with the Rams and spent 5 years in Los Angeles. Might a reunion be in the cards this year? Cooper Kupp appears to be on board with that idea, unsurprisingly. Woods asked his followers where he should play next, and Kupp responded on Twitter pretty quick with a hand raised emoji. Think he wants Woods back in Los Angeles, and here we have the tweet here, and this is Cooper Kupp retweeting it with the hand raised. And can I get some hand raises in the chat if you want Robert Woods back on the Rams? I know I do. Raise your hand. Woods is coming off of a tough season with the Titans, catching just 53 passes for a career low 527 yards with just 2 touchdowns. He also averaged only 9.9 yards per catch, the lowest of his career. He excelled in the Rams offense alongside Kupp, combining to give Los Angeles one of the better wide receiver tandems in the NFL. Unfortunately, they never really hit their ceiling together due to injuries suffered by both players over the course of their 5 seasons. Yes, so that again from the Rams wire by Cameron DeSilva. Okay, my first reaction to this was, oh yeah, I want it to happen. I want it to happen. I love Bobby Trees. He was one of my favorite players during his tenure here. I still think, in terms of like crossing routes in McVay's system, Robert Wood was the best. I think Cooper Kupp has maybe grown his route tree a little bit more, but running just a solid slant route or a crossing route, there's something about a Robert Woods that crossing route to convert a 3rd and 7 or a 3rd and 10 or something like that. That's just, it's so crisp. It's perfect. He has great hands, great football IQ and intelligence. And yeah, I would be a huge fan if we can make this happen. Now the pushback is did things kind of end bitter with Robert Woods and the Rams, him getting traded last year? I don't think it was ideal, but I think that Robert Woods is a professional. I think he's a high character guy. He helped build the team culture that the Los Angeles Rams have right now. So from a like fan perspective, I would love to get Robert Woods back in. So that's my perspective, and I'm assuming a lot of your perspectives. So then let's put on our GM hats here. Do I have a hat near here? No, I don't have a hat. Okay, if I had a hat, I'd put it on. I gotta get my hat. Anyway, so I don't have my GM hat here. Anyway, let's put on our Lesney GM hat here. Okay, so our GM hat. So you have to think: can you get him for the right price? What's his fit gonna be in this offense? What are the lingering effects of his injury? And I will say that often, like he tore his ACL. And often the second year after players tear their ACL, they come back stronger. We've seen that with Cooper Kupp. We've seen that with other numerous players in the NFL. And so when we have our GM hat on here, those are the questions you have to ask. And is this a realistic thing for the Rams to expect? Is he going to have a large market? Are there a lot of teams that want him on the team? I'd assume there's some interest for the sole reason he's a veteran free agent wide receiver that's a great locker room presence. And I could see him, getting maybe a bit more of an opportunity with a team that doesn't have as many established wide receivers, right? We got Cooper Kupp, Allen Robinson still, Tutu Atwell, Ben Skoranek, Van Jefferson. And yeah, So those are just the questions we gotta ask. Ask when we're wearing this GM hat here. But I'm not the GM, Les Snead, and so I can take that hat off. But let me know in the comments. What do you think? Do you think that Robert Woods coming back to the Rams is a good idea? Do you think it's a good fit? And not just as a fan, but as an NFL team. If you were Les Snead in the Rams, is this a move that you're making?